5. Grant accounting, including the preparation of the Schedule of Expenditures of Federal Awards, SEFA. The Schedule of Expenditures of Federal Awards, SEFA, is a financial statement schedule prepared by management that lists an organization's expenditures of federal assistance for the fiscal year by federal agency, grant number, and amount. It is a supplemental schedule that an organization is required to prepare when it is subject to the single audit requirement. Getting started. The following actions should be considered and taken as appropriate. All grants/awards should be reviewed in detail to determine if they contain any special provisions. If the grant/award contains federal funding, the organization should obtain the following: O. Name of the federal agency. O. Award period. O. Catalog of Federal Domestic Assistance, CFDA, number. Determine if the grant/award is part of a cluster, including research and development, or a federal loan program. If the grant/award is passed through to/ from a subrecipient, the organization should obtain the pass-through entity identifying number. Organizational review. In drafting the SEFA, the organization should ensure that all awards are considered and sorted by federal program and agency. Determine if any awards are received through a subrecipient and, if so, the following information must be provided: A. Name of pass-through entity, and B. Number of pass-through entity. Review uniform guidance for clusters of awards and ensure that the federal programs within a cluster are all separately identified for that cluster. Ascertain that research and development awards are totaled by federal award. Provide total federal awards for loan or loan guarantee programs. Provide total federal awards to subrecipients by program. Also, the organization needs to gather information in order to provide the information for the required footnotes. Collect the following: outstanding balance of any loan and loan guarantees as of the end of the audit period/fiscal year/year end. Accounting policies for preparing the SEFA. Whether or not the auditee elected to use the 10% de minimis indirect cost rate. The note is required regarding whether or not the de minimis indirect cost rate has been elected. AAG GAS 7.09. Government compliance audits. 1 out of 13. The SEFA is required if total expenditures equal or exceed $750,000 in the given fiscal year. It is also the basis for identification of Type A and Type B programs, and ultimately which programs are to be tested as major. Each year, the federal government awards grants, loans, loan guarantees, property, cooperative agreements, interest subsidies, insurance, food commodities and other non-cash assistance, and direct appropriations and federal cost reimbursements which are subject to compliance audit requirements and require a financial statement audit performed under ICPA auditing standards and government auditing standards. Governmental audits include compliance audits, referred to as single audits, and program-specific audits. The single audit, typically performed annually, is intended to ensure an organization is using its federal funds correctly and is in compliance with all applicable compliance requirements and regulations. Requirements for a single audit. As a requirement of the federal agencies, the fund awardee/program administrator must prepare the schedule of expenditures of federal awards, including notes and non-cash assistance received, in accordance with the 200.510 B. Schedule of Expenditures of Federal Awards.